Greetings, Minecrafters! Nonsanity here, and welcome to another live stream here on the Age of Engineering server. Brought to you by Photog, FTOG, Friends Through Online Gaming. Yes, I've got my spacesuit as of last episode, and made a lot of machines for it, but now it's time to go into space. Dun, 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 dun. So let's get started with that. So let me bring up my chat. Oh, already got 5 people watching. So let's get started with that. Let's get started with that, he said. Let's do what he said. Alright. Yes, oh, I got my jetpack on. Turn that off. Is it off? Off. There we go. Yes, it's time to build a rocket and go to the moon. That's the sun. We don't have the moon in the sky right now. Hello, Earther. Let's see. So, I've got a project chest, or project crate. First, let's look around and see how everything else is going. Got lots of fuel. I got 1 million millibuckets. So it's 1,000 buckets in this quantum tank, plus whatever's in there. And I'm currently filling up buckets so I can take some with me. I've got 1 stack of 16 buckets sent through here. I was running another through, which is why I've got it disconnected right now. So it builds up in here until it's got a bucket's worth, and then it fills a bucket with a tank. Fills a tank. As far as I can tell, it's the only way to fill these tanks is as it's being made. I can't put it in here. I can't right-click it on anything that holds the fluid. And you can't make these tanks, they're buckets. So, and you get buckets back when you unpack them. As far as I can tell. Maybe there's some other machine that will fill these up, but so I think that's it since last time. We built the tier 4. It's been going pretty well. How much ruby do I have now? Got a lot of redstone, almost 10,000 redstone. Tons of cinnabar. Ruby's mostly been processed. Let's go check that. I automated it because I wanted it to run without me. So the ore goes over here. The ore goes into this. Ah, it's full up. What's in here that's full? I guess these are the problem. It's not really blocked up. It's just that the rubies are blocked up because this thing is blocked. I doubled it. It puts everything into this chest, and I can take the aluminum out now. Yeah, that's probably that's why I got locked up. But in here, it's making the chrome plates. Everything goes back and forth through this one chest. So this thing has currently been told not to put more than a couple stacks of ruby dust into this chest, and I put a whole bunch in there. It only keeps 1 stack of ruby ore, which is feeding this over here. Yeah, this chest gets... Where is this chest getting its... Oh, it's getting the ore from there. Yeah, I didn't get this really well worked out. This is a bad automation. What I should do is send the ruby ore directly to this machine and not go through this chest. So that's got the filter for the ruby ore only. So what we'll do is we'll break that, get out a little bit more conduit. Bring that down here, disconnect, and we'll put the ruby ore insert onto that one. So yep, alright, still getting ruby ore. I'm going to take all this ruby ore out of here and put it, actually I want to keep some cobble in there. So there's some place to put it. The rest of this go back in the system. That can go in the system. That go in the system. Alright, now why is ruby dust in here? This doesn't make dust, it just makes the rubies. This thing is trying to extract the ruby ore. Now it doesn't need to do that. Now it's going to extract the rubies. And they can only go over here. Yes. And the only thing that can go into here is the ruby dust. So this should never have open rubies in it anymore. It should only ever have one stack of, or half a stack of ruby ore. Why is this thing getting... How's it getting ruby dust? Oh, this is insert on anything. I gotta change that to be only rubies. So the only thing that should be in here are... Oh wait, and then I need to void the cobblestone, I think. I think I need to add a trash can to this system. So let me do that. Do I have one? I do. Put not there. There. With its own piece of conduit. And it needs a filter. Got one left. On the insert. Not that. Cobble. And then this one can now extract. And the back side of this is just regular. Alright, so cobble's being trashed. Rubies are going into there. Then they get fed out and ground up. And then the ruby dust goes into that chest. But it's limited. And it's way over its limit right now, so that should be a little bit more stable. So how much chrome? 534 chrome plates. That's good. I'm set for chrome for a while, and still making it. Alright. I also automated these two. They're set. I put I put like 16 industrious drones in with whatever princess was here. It was a rock princess. I was trying to turn it into a purebred industrious queen. And just by cycling the princess out and around again for a while, once these fill up, it'll stop. But that should, and it has on this one. This one's now industrious queen. It might not be purebred. And this one has disappeared. Where did I put it over here? I did put it over here. I put the automation on the wrong one. And I'll go ahead and take these out. So by putting any princess in with a stack, a bunch of industrious drones, and then cycling that princess round and round again, it'll only take the princess out because only the princess has somewhere to go, back into this slot. It'll slowly use up these, but it won't completely use them up because this will fill up first, I'm sure. But after it's gone a few cycles, these should be purebred industrious queens. And over here, this is the one that's making... Oh, what happened to the princess that was in here? It was there a moment ago. Did I put it in one of these machines? Did I put it away? Alright, what am I doing here? Let's look at this one with the Bealizer. Alright, that's Industrious Wintry. So that's still a possibility for a mutation. And that's Industrious Wintry. So what happened to my pure industrious queen? She has vanished. Well, I'll just have to do the same thing I did before. Let's take a Sure, meadows. We'll say that nothing can go into this. Just make an extract for now, but turned off. Yes. And we'll get out, half a stack of these. Oh, there's already a stack in there, so just toss that in there with that. So it should cycle the princess out and turn this Meadows Queen into an industrious drone eventually. Let's sleep and make sure it works. Hello, Earther. Hello, Sam. Hello, Golden Fun. Hello, Patrick. Welcome. Alright, this going? Yes, it's now a queen. Alright, eventually that'll turn into another industrious. Alright, time to build a rocket. I ran some power over here under the floorboards because the first thing we're going to need is the rocket assembling machine. Plop that down. It gets power, good. And it needs to scan a rocket. So I've got a 5x5 pad and a 5 tall tower with one more down below because it has to be touching the pad. This does not need to be touching the pad. So let's build a rocket. I made all the parts. I'll put this back on the bees. So I've got 9 rockets, I've got 18 tanks, I've got a seat, and I've got a guidance computer. This should make a pretty nice rocket. I figured, hey, let's splurge and make a nice big one. Should be nice and fast. I've got the materials. There we go. Put down the guidance computer. Put down a seat on top. Oh, gotta crouch. There's a rocket. Not too glamorous. Not too fancy. But if we scan it now, zap. Alright, thrust, pretty good. Weight, pretty good. Fuel, good. Acceleration, good. Alright, let's build it. And bazap. You see it shifted slightly. This is no longer individual blocks. Whoop. I just got into it. Let's get out of it. That is now a vehicle. You cannot break it up. But it's not going to go anywhere until it has fuel and some instructions. So we need to get a fueling station. And that does, I think, need to be touching the base. It also needs power, so it's going to connect to the same power underneath. And it's going to need some fuel. And so that's why I've hooked up an ender tank to my quantum storage. I should be able to plop an ender tank down on top. Twiddle it. And there it goes. We have all the fuel in there. We're going to need to monitor our rocket. So I've got this rocket monitoring station. Yep, it says ready to. You can launch it. We're not going to click that because we're going to be in it. But it's still, the rocket still has no fuel, so we need to get this linker. And so I think we crouch right-click on the rocket. No. Crouch right-click on the fuel. There we go. Crouch right-click with the rocket. There we go. Crouch right-click with this thing, and then that with the rocket. So now it should be, yep, we can see in the monitor that this rocket is getting fuel from this fueling station. Very good. When it's fueled up, we'll be ready. One more thing, we need to make a Planet ID chip. The Planet ID chip goes into this, nope, let's hit G. There we go. Goes into there. No. Ah, crouch, right click. Alright, toss that in. Nah. Oh, wait, that's a button. It looks like a slot. Ah. Alright, that's a button. Click it. Now we can put that in there. Alright. So, bring up the GUI. That's just a button. We can select destination and we can disassemble it back into blocks. Destination. Here's where we are. We want to go, there it is, to the moon. And we can say select. Now the rocket is ready to go to the moon. If it's fully fueled, it is. It's all set, but I wanted to decorate a bit more. That's empty now. I wanted to do a little bit more around it. So I just made some aluminum scaffolding. It's not the same as this scaffolding. As you can see, it's a different color. And a little bit more decoration here. Yeah, there we go. That one needs to be rotated. There we go. It's looking a little bit more like a launch complex. Let's see if I take this wrench, can I rotate that one? Not this wrench. How about this wrench? If not, then the hammer. Engineer's hammer, because this is immersive engineering. Yeah, there we go. Got it. Much better. So, I'm going to keep the linker on me. Why not? I've got the tanks of fuel. Don't need that in there. Let's put the fuel in. So I've got those tanks. Let's go see over here and how these tanks are doing. It's probably more than enough to fuel everything up. I got 10 more. That's good. Toss those in. I'm going to toss those in here. So I got some in both, just in case something happens. Now, I don't think it was an ignoble stock B earther, because it's bred many times. It would have gone away long ago. Hello, Max Z. Well, now going to the moon, I can get back using the /home, but then my rocket stays there. I've got enough fuel that I should be able to fill it back up again manually from just being inside it. Can I get in there? So I'll bring up the thing here. I think there's some way to fill it. I don't know. How do you refill the fuel with handheld fuel tanks? Otherwise, I need to make some sort of power and another fueling station, which I can put the fuel things in. Maybe I do need to do that to get it to come home. I don't want to get stuck. Well, I can't get stuck, because I can always use /home to get home. But then the rocket will be stuck, and I'll have to build a new one. Not a problem. Hello, David Harris. Oh, ignoble is like 0.03. Ah, maybe it was ignoble then. I never really checked. Should I decorate the top of this a little bit? What have I got in the way of glass? Let's take a stack of this and my chisel. Where is my chisel? There it is. And turn it into the gray bordered glass, which I think is a connected texture. Oh, wait. Yeah. We'll have to disassemble the rocket. Now I can add the glass to it. There. Now I've got a little chamber to sit in. Let's rescan that one. Oh, did I make it too high? I did make it too high. It's 2 blocks too high, so I need to extend these things. No, it's not called scaffold. What's it called? Look at it. Structure tower. There it is. Make 2 more of those. And I could put... Did I make 3 accidentally? Nope. Yeah. I didn't put 1 down. And I still want to rotate that with the hammer. There we go. Alright, much better. Put the glass away, put my chisel away. Nothing's getting put away, why not? Must have been a moment of lag. Oh, there's no room in there. Oh, because I put that in there. Glass cube, so if you do crash, you have something sharp to cut you through your spacesuit. Yes. This is safety glass. It turns into little tiny cubes. And then I can use those cubes to build an entire game world. You know, Minecraft. Alright. Yes, we're going to scan it now. Scan. Hopefully glass doesn't weigh much. Nope, didn't change. The fuel went down. Why did the fuel go down? Nine millibuckets per second. I guess just because the weight went up. I'm almost tempted to get rid of the glass. Yeah, I'd rather have it work better than look better. And the glass is so cool, but if I don't have to refuel it and just turn around and come back, all the better. Scan. So the weight was like 62, and now the weight is 30. Oh, yes. And then look at that. The fuel goes way up. Yeah, we'll just leave it open. I got a spacesuit. I'm protected. All right. Aerodynamics. Aerodynamics. Do you think that's air you're breathing? Hmm? Do you think that's air you're breathing? All right. Oh, one other way to get home would be matter receiver. Matter transmitter and receiver from RF Tools. The question is, how much do they cost? Let's see. Lots of stuff in here. Do with a void. I haven't made any of these Ender IO liquids before. Grains of pieziality, grains of the end. Alright, I can do that. Ender crystal, Enderman soul vial. Yeah, I can do that. This gets you one grain. It doesn't tell you how much dew that makes. And you need 2 of the dew. Machine frame I got. Teleporter. Yeah, I can do that. These. Travel anchor. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. This. Another Enderman. Need a bunch of Endermans in soul vials, but I've got a farm downstairs I can use for that. What do you think? Should I make a receiver transmitter pair? Oh yeah, what's the... Oh, this is the same. The only difference is the staff of traveling versus the rod of return. Whew. It's a lot of work to get a permanent link back to the moon, but that would be handy. Then again, the other choice is I do have 2/home commands. I could set my second one to the moon while I'm working there and just use that. What do you think? Should we just barrel on through to space, or spend a lot of time crafting a teleportation system? Alright, we have one vote for just cheating it with the homes. It's not cheating it. Sort of. I don't know. It does streamline. Those commands do streamline things for doing YouTube. See, I still have my suit on. I need to fill up my hydrogen while waiting for people to make votes. My oxygen is all the way up. Ooh, do I have oxygen tanks? Actually, what's on my back? What's in here? Got 1 oxygen and 2 hydrogen. I should fill up some extra tanks with oxygen and take those with me, I think. So that's titanium. Let's make 3. Let's make a bunch. Space. Do I plan on setting up a moon base? No, probably not, because I want to need to move on to Mars and then the other planets. We're only going to be on the moon to get dilithium, I think. So 2 votes for using home and 1 for crafting a teleporter. Hello, Mythos, Omega. Hello, Patrick. I wish we had the version of this mod where you can speed these things up, because I would gladly replace these with like titanium or something to get this thing to go faster. Because it is the slowest machine that I often have to wait on. But anyway, once I get a few more tanks, I can put them in here, fill them up with oxygen. I'll take them with me, and I'll take this along as well. Oh, yeah. Had my suit still in it. Let me make sure the suit is unharmed by that. Yes, good. Alright. That way I can plop this down and stick more... Don't need that in there. Stick more oxygen into it on the go. Hello, Versal. Caught a non-stream live. What is this sorcery? This is not the sorcery base pack. No, there's no sorcery in this pack. Or enchantering, or prestidigitatoring. Taters. Sorry. Yeah, but I'm early. It's a Saturday, so I've got the time. It would have been earlier, except I was at a convention. So, how are we doing? How many more of these do I have queued up? 4 more. We'll wait. Yeah, I think I just want to do a whole lot of mining on the moon. To that end, let's see. I haven't done any manual mining for a while. So this thing is set to these guys till trash them if I've got it in my inventory. The moon rock will be different, and I want to get some of it. But then I will switch this over to destroy it. And I'll probably get like an inventory or 2 full, and then I'll destroy the rest as I'm mining for dilithium, using the drill on 3 mode. Toss these in now. Preparing to blast off to the moon. Yes, I am. I don't think I ever streamed at 8 a.m. Well, at least not 8 a.m. my time. You're saying it's 11 p.m. your time? Not sure what then your 8 a.m. would be for me, but yeah. I definitely wouldn't be streaming at 8 a.m. I'd be asleep. These are tempting, but the home just does make it easier. Except once I start going to Mars, I won't be able to get back to the moon without launching a rocket there. But I think dilithium is going to be on all the planets. We'll see. I can always rocket back to any of these places again. Press space to go into space. Yes, I want to get a little bit more oxygen with me. Then I have to start building a space station. Let's see. Let's bring up our Ketri Libvi. Alright. So we're going to have to do the space station. There's... we have to do the satellite builder. Are we? No, not a satellite builder. We'll need a satellite bay and a rocket. And yeah, the satellite bay. Oh, that's cheapo. Let's build one of those. Alright, we'll have a satellite bay when we need it. What else is needed for the space station? Don't think you need the satellite terminal, do you? If I build a separate rocket, I'll need a new guidance computer. But I can just use the same rocket. Just swap out the seat for the satellite bay. What I need is the space station assembler. There we go. This is what I need. See, this uses dilithium dust. This is why we can't build it yet. It does need a rocket building machine, so I need to build another one of those. Really matter of the titanium rods? Titanium. I'll have to get some more titanium production going. Oh no, I've got titanium rods. They're already just over here in the lathe. I finally started using the lathe. Well, those are steel. I didn't put any titanium in there. Oh, we got lots of steel rods for the future. Oops. Let's just get like 8 titanium rods. Get those going. Have my tank pieces coming. Oop, I got 2 tanks. Let's go ahead and make sure these are going to fill up properly. Oh, where'd they go? I didn't take them. Gimme. Yep, there we go. 8,000 oxygen. Gotta wait till this gets all the way up to 8,000 again. It's going to do you a little bit. Be nice if it filled it up incrementally, since those tanks can have increments. Alright, there's some titanium rods. So we can make... what was I making? Oh, I need a titanium ingot? Well, okay, I do have titanium, but I need a few more rods. There we go, 2 of those. And then need some titanium iridium alloy. Ooh, how's this made? Iridium alloy. So you don't get it from the dust. You put iridium ingots and titanium in the electric arc furnace. Ooh, I'm glad I looked this up. That's probably going to take a while. Let's get that started. How much am I going to need? So we're going to need 1 ingot, 2 plates, that's 3 ingots, and then you get 2 for 1, so 4, 5, so 10 ingots of titanium iridium alloy. So titanium, let's get 10 iridium, 10, see, am I doing this right? Make sure. So in the arc furnace, which I took down. I can do it in here too? No. Ah, I gotta rebuild the electric arc furnace. But yeah, iridium ingot. Let's run over here to the compressor. Compress those down to ingots. Almost there, right? I just want to make sure this works before I walk away. And yes, iridium ingots. Alright, that's working. So I need to build the arc furnace again. Alright, I'll do it over here. I think there's still power under... Yeah, there's power right there. Yeah, I can jet out of holes. So let's get out the holo. Am I still jetting? Because it feels like I am. I turned my jetpack off, but I'm still hovering. Is that a glitch? You can see up in the top left of the corner screen there, in the second row, the red jetpack and the 3 tanks of fuel and air. The jetpack is red, it's off, and I have no flames coming out of the jetpack. Yeah, and my hydrogen is not going down. So, yeah, I seem to have glitched into free flight mode. No, not that. I want the electric arc furnace. Put there. Now go over 1. And forward 1, I think. Yeah. That is the right placement for it, and this torch will have to move. So I gotta get all those, at least it's all built. Heat-proof bricks. Get those out. And then next level, we have an input hatch, output hatch, and the arc block itself. I probably reused all the input and output hatches, so let's... I mean, you know, 3 power plugs. Oh, I ran out of 10. Sorry for the delay to space, but this shouldn't take too long. I want to get it started. That way when we get back, we can keep progressing. So, put those away. I just need 2 steel plates to continue. I'm doing it sideways. I have its back against the wall. I lost my flight. See if I can recreate that issue. If I come all the way down to the ground and then turn it off, I can't fly. If I'm in the air, I turn it off. I don't know. I don't need it. Alright, so the electric arc furnace goes there. Going to make input and output hatches. We're going to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. So one's an input hatch. One is an output hatch. Input, output. Wait, how do I still have the electric arc furnace? How do I get 2 of those? Is that a dupe bug? Or did I make... I didn't make one, did I? I didn't see myself make one. Alright, now these all go... Fireproof brick. I'll leave that one there because I think it does go there. Even though that was an accident. Alright, holo. This level's all heat-proof brick. Crouch scroll wheel. Oh, out of heat-proof brick. It just takes more than one stack, I think. Yeah, I've got more. Dump, dump. Need 3 blocks of gold. Don't have any in block form. And the last layer is heat-proof brick, and above the gold blocks goes the 3 power input plugs. So let's go back and get that tin I needed. Oh, I already took it. Alright. Is that an idle? Then let's go ahead and get the steel blocks I had in there before churning again. There. Oh, no. It was off. There, now I've done it again. So I guess if you're like hovering just above the ground. Strange. So one more of these. There we go. Now I can make 3 power input plugs. And if we right click this, it should have formed. It has, it just needs power now. So I made all this before, just gotta rebuild it. Does it actually need power hooked up to all 3 of them? Yes, it does. Alright, fully powered. Turn it on. Toss in the titanium. Oh, that's right. It's got to do it in the input hatch. And then go get my... Where was I? Oh, I was smushing it over here. There we go, 10. Toss that in. Yeah, 1 got taken. Alright, so that's running. Alright, now we can go to space. Oh, more oxygen tanks. That one's full. That one's full. That one's full. That one's going to take a while. Can I get it out of here? Yeah, good. All right. 4 extra tanks. That's probably enough. Let's stick them in storage. Stick that in storage. That in storage. That in the calculator for tool purposes. Oh yeah, I was asking, how do you get fuel back in this thing from the tanks? Can you just right-click the tanks on the spaceship? Do I need to build this again? Yes. And I probably need to link it again. It's in the tool pouch, I think. Yep, there it is. So crouch right click on that, crouch right click on that, crouch right click on that, crouch right click on that. Alright, it's fueling up. That means I lost all the fuel that was in those tanks. Well, that sucks. I'm glad I got... Oh, crap, I left 1 block of glass? Oh, quick. Before I lose all that extra fuel, disassemble. I didn't want that there. Scan. Build. And yeah, let's try fueling it with a tank. So let's get one of these. Where is it? There they are. If I take one of these and I go right click. Ah, good. That put it in there. So now if we get in and look behind Yes, it's got a little bit of fuel. Oh, that's all the fuel it holds. I'm glad I filled up a lot of extras. Alright, so now we link. Again. Link, 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 link. Should be fueling up. It is. Alright. Oops. Three more, but I'm probably not going to have enough oxygen to fill them up. So maybe these two could be hydrogen. Why not? In case I want to refill my jetpack while I'm there. Alright, toss those into storage. I think we're ready. Should we launch it day or night? I mean, let's do it day so we can see the night stars come out as we get above the atmosphere. So let's sleep. Need a lunch for my launch? I eat calculators. I've got my nutrition module with lots of health and hunger, so I'm good. Digits. You can eat your fish fingers. I'll count on my fingers and eat the numbers. Reset your home so when you're on set the second home, it won't reset your primary home. Hello, Mr. Enderman. How'd you get out? You must be a wild one. Is my spawner even on? No, my spawner's off. Hey, I should have grabbed him with a soul bottle while he was there. Oh well, wasn't thinking. I did not expect a wild enderman to just pop up out of nowhere. Alright, everything looks good. I think it's time to do this thing. We are fueled. Oh, we still need to put the... Is it... Okay, Planet ID chip is in there. Planet name set to Luna. Destination is set to Luna. I think we're ready. Bring more oxygen, please. Well, let's see how much I've got. I've got 5 super high pressure tanks of 8,000. How long will that last me? You know, I wonder, do these blocks work outside? Let's experiment real quick. Fluid input hatch. If I just make one of these by itself, no multi-block, and I stick it here. Oh look, it can hold fluid, and I can refill things. So, if I want to have unlimited oxygen up on the moon, I can turn this off so that all the oxygen builds up in here that it makes. And hook up a ender tank. Did I already make these? I think I already did. Make 2 cauldrons. And then make 2... No, I don't have any more of the... Really? I'm out of ender resonators? I guess I am. I'll make 2 real quick. See, that was vibrant. And where's that machine? Nope. Wrong side. So we'll make 2 ender tanks, and we'll have this fluid input hatch. There we go. I should be able to get the oxygen that's being produced on Earth while I'm in space. 2 Klein flasks, 2 ender tanks. Let's set them down and, oops, get some diamonds. And say light gray. I do have light gray dye. Diamond, diamond, light gray in the middle, light gray in the middle. Alright, so the idea will be this guy fills up with oxygen. Okay. Then when I'm on the moon, I could place these 2 things down. 1, 2. Whoop. I'm just going to toggle it for a second, and then back. And now let's see, there's a little bit of liquid oxygen in there. And I could put... Where's one of those empty tanks? I thought I had some extra... Oh, that's right, I filled them with hydrogen. Still, I should be able to put a tank in there and fill it up. So this will work in space. Hooray. Anything else? Did I ever figure out what was raining mob heads? No, I think it was a glitch because nobody wanted to claim it as their prank. Everybody denied doing it, and it stopped. So either somebody was very embarrassed by it and didn't want to claim it, but just got rid of it as if it never happened, or it was actually a glitch. So I think it was just a glitch. I wasn't sure. I've seen the things that looked like glitches before that turned out to be pranks, so it could have been either one. Alright. Hello, SP Novax. Finally get to be in your stream. It's the one with the moon launch. Awesome. Alright. Everything's charged. Is everything charged? I can top things off a little bit, I think. Oh, I'm stuck. Drill. Oh, that's right. The drill will probably decharge. Well, nothing else. I can use the /home to come back and charge things up. Unless I really want to... Alright, I'll take that with me. And I should have another... What is it called? Energy... Oh, what is it called? What is the power from RF Tools called? I think it's RF Tools. Power cell? Power cell. Power cell. I thought I had an extra one. Alright, I do now. I need another Klein flask. Where did I put that one? Oh, I know where that one is. Let's just go get the one that I got instead of making all that. No, not in here. It's over with the wither spawner. Where'd it go? I saw it for a second. There it is. It's over here with this guy. There it is. I'll take you with me. Alright. Now we're set. We're definitely set. We've got power recharging. Let's go ahead and get out the tank and the fluid input so I can recharge my oxygen tanks and get out the suit. Did I put that in my tools? Yeah, there. I got the suit workstation. The hydrogen on my backpack will eventually empty out, but I got 2 extra tanks of that on my back, so it should be good for a while, and I won't use it that much. I don't need the hydrogen maxi. Yeah, I got 3 tanks worth. I got one in the suit, and I've got 2 of these on my back. Are hydrogen. We're ready. It's time. Alright. You know what this calls for? This calls for some music. Do I have music? No, I don't. Where happened to all my music? Nah, it makes it sound like it's over. Alright, we'll just launch. Dun 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 dun, space! I love just sitting on top of a rocket. Where's the moon? Where's the moon? Oh. Press space to descend. Here we go. Going down. That was a quick trip to the moon, but I did put a lot of rockets on this thing. Now, unlike the Galacticraft mod, I don't think we need to slow it down, do we? No, it fires automatically. And the particles don't stay ahead of us. And we're back. No air. Vacuum. Not breathable. Let's get out of this fog. Oh, there we go. That takes a while to disperse, it seems. Well, let's take a look inside. How much fuel is left? A little less than half. Let's go ahead and refuel it. Get out of the fog again. Whee! Oh, there, the fog finally cleared. There's the Earth, or the overworld. So let's grab a couple of these. I'll just grab all those and go bang, bang, bang. Now let's take a look. Completely full. Alright. Put the buckets away. Alright, time to mine for dilithium before we start running out of oxygen. So let's swap out Silk Touch for 3x3 and just start mining. Oh, they do have stone in here. Okay, so the regolith is only... Is it regolith? Moon turf. Regolith is only up at the top, and then it's regular stone. Alright, well, then my little necklace thing is perfect. You know, I thought I'd get night vision from that upgrade in my suit, but it doesn't seem to be night vision. It really is just... Oh, those torches don't work here. In that case, I'm not going to do a stair. I'm just going to go straight down. Cave. Don't think there are any moon mobs. So let's get down to at least past 63, where we should start seeing dilithium. And actually, let me double check that. Dilithium ore. Yeah, we want to get, you know, as close to 9 as we can, but anywhere below 58 is going to be mostly acceptable. There's some. We have dilithium. But we probably want a lot. I went off center. There's some dilithium. Yeah, without the torches, I thought the mineral torches would work here since they're not typical torches. Let's jetpack back up. Oh, let's grab those. And that. Is that it? Whoa! That, I didn't think the jetpack would send me that fast. That was pretty cool. Alright, we'll just do the same thing again. So that way it's all nice and lit up for you guys. Otherwise I'd just branch mine in the dark. So am I missing any of the walls? No, I'm not down deep enough. Now I should be starting to see some. How's my air? Oh, it's barely even touched my oxygen supplies. I'm going to have no trouble. Because I'm not going to do a ton of mining on camera. I mean, that's boring. Even though we are mining on the moon, which is sort of cool. I'm not getting any dilithium this time down. Really? That ran out of power that fast? Well, I'm glad I brought... yeah, let's get rid of stuff here. So I got 57 dilithium. I'll keep it here so I can keep track of it. And let's put down that, charge up a drill. There we go. You know, another way to get to the top is to, oh, almost. Oh, I did. I got into the... Can I jump that high? Oop! Oh, almost. And now I'm going down again. I can do it right there. There we go. Now we're up. Start another hole. Do one more hole. Stack of dilithium should be enough to get me started. When we want to go to other star systems, we're definitely going to need a lot more dilithium. Like it takes maybe 100 dilithium to make a one-way trip. So you need like 200. So it's like 4 stacks of the stuff. But for now, a little over a stack should be fine. See some up there. Too bad it's basically just a regular world with a thin coating of regolith to make it the moon. Nice, a little bit more interesting. Not just yellowite. Alright, let's head back up. I didn't give myself a spot to land up there this time. Oh, here's a cave. So what I'll do... There we go. And jump. Alright, so how much do we get? Clear out everything else I don't need. Stack and a half. don't know if we're going to need any more than that in order to get to Mars. Let's assume not. And instead head on back home. Beehives on the moon. Yeah, we have it's a wintry biome, so we seem to have the wintry bees, which is actually, you know, I could. Oh wait, I need the smoker. And why not get a scoop? I need a lot more wintry bees. They flew. Since they're quite obvious here, might as well grab some. I missed the Galactic Craft, which had the dungeons on the moon. That was cool. And the moon villagers, which unfortunately there was nothing to them. They were a bit of a letdown. Still would have grabbed some, brought them home. Well, before I do a rocket home, I really should set my return point. So let's do that. So like right here, I'll do set home nether, which is what I named my other destination. Boink. Boink. I think they got the feeling of the jumping pretty good. Any others close by? And not much going on here on the moon. Seems pretty quiet. The train gen does look unique. Maybe it's like a planes type gen. Could be. So I can get one more. Boink. Alright. So now if I do home nether, I'm right back by my ship. But instead of going home the short way, let's take the rocket back. We'll do it the right way this time. Though I will turn off super mining on that. Alright. Hop back in. Our fuel is full. I think we're ready to go. Destination Luna. We gotta change that. So, select destination. Earth. Select. Alright. We've used a little bit of oxygen, tiny bit of hydrogen. I could have flown out of all the holes, but I was trying to preserve the hydrogen. I was just experimenting with the teleport stick. Alright, let's go, yeah, like this, and launch. There's a faint sound coming up through my butt. We're heading for you, overworld. Just hopefully the moon loads and the server does, the home won't work. No, the home should work. The home will work. You don't have to have the target location chunk loaded in order to arrive there. Alright. Well, I had the sound for a moment, and then it went away. So I guess the quietness of the moon launch... Oh no, there it goes. Coming down, I'm getting pretty toasty in the process. This will be destroying my base if it was a real rocket launch, but hey. And we're home. And again, the smoke takes forever to clear. Oh, that's a big column up there. Alright, success. Take a look at here. This fuel level is completely empty, so it used all the fuel coming home. Interesting. Oh no, it's probably just not linked. I probably have to relink it now that it's back. Let's get out the linker. I'm just going to link this thing so I can read it. Okay, yeah, so use the same amount of fuel, a little bit more than half. So I don't quite... Clear. Come on, particles expire. There we go. So I need to put a few more tanks on it if I want it to be a round trip to the moon capable, without having to refuel on the way. Success! And we have dilithium. So to process dilithium, we use the Tech Reborn grinder only. I don't have a Tech Reborn grinder. And that can't be crafted. Oh no, here we go. It just didn't show me the first page. Alright, alloy smelter gets you 1, crusher gets you 2, that crusher gets you 2. Let's put it in that crusher. Oop. It put me inside the machine. That's weird. And this is not a machine you want to be inside of. Alright, toss a whole stack of it in there. It didn't put... My magnet grabbed some of it back out. I'm not sure how much is in there. Less than a stack. I'll put a little bit more in. And now we got dilithium dust. Sweet. Well, I don't know what it tastes like, but I'll assume it's sweet. Alright. Saying the Home Alone actor, you mean Macaulay Culkin? He's pretty young. What did he die of? Well, let's put this thing back for now. Over here. No. Where am I putting it? Over here. I'm going to charge everything back up again. Magnet does use a lot of power, surprisingly. Most of the time, magnets are pretty much, you never have to deal with them. Alright, so now, if we want to go anywhere else, we need to make a space station, I think. Then from the space station, we can get to Mars. I do believe that is how it works. Oh, John Hurd, one of the, he was the dad? Oh, okay, the dad. Can't say I know him from anything else, really. I probably have seen him in something else. Then again, I don't really keep up on actors that much. They're basically strangers that I've seen a few times. I need a drink. Much better. Space station. Space station. We need to make a new space station launching platform. We're probably really going to need it once. So how many... I got 27 launch pads. I can make a 5x5. That's very small. That's sort of small for a space station, but it can just be the start. I can always add more onto it. I've got jetpack, I've got oxygen, I can go outside and build more to the outside. Okay. I need to make some more of the towers. I think I've got one. No, I don't. Let's make it 10 tall. That way I can have like a 2-story building in a very small space here. And let's build it up. What should I build it out of? How about weakened diamond blocks? I got a lot of those. That's the floor. Up. Yeah, it's a nice floor. And then for walls, we'll just continue with the white, maybe? I'll have to make some more of this soon. And then I want some glass. Do that glass I made for the rocket and didn't use. The gray bordered. So what are you guys saying here? He was also in Big. He was in... Oh, yeah, he was... All right. Yeah, I did seem to... Yeah, you're right. He was the co-worker that did not like Tom Hanks' grown-up kid. His rival in the adult world. Who was almost a bit more of a child than he was. And then we'll do a layer of white for the ceiling on this floor. And then another layer. I'm going to have a fairly tall space station, I think. Why not? So this will be the ceiling from below. Oh. I'll keep one corner open. And then the floor for the next level. The low wall for the next level. Out of white, out of white. My FPS is not doing very well. I really may have to tear down these walls and replace them with something simpler. I don't know for a fact that that's causing the frame rate lag, but I know it causes some lag. The lighting update lag. And I'd rather get rid of that too. But that's not causing this. This is just low frame rate for some reason. And then put a lid on this level. Oop. Hover mode is off. What's my hover mode control? Oh no, I was just crouching. Alright. I think... Do I want to make those... Yeah. Since this is the diamond level, I want to have that diamond stripe around the outside. It just looks nice. So, diamond stripe. Alright. 2-story space station. Starting version. So now I need to finish that space station assembler. So we're making this guy. I think we did make it. No, we were about to make it. Needed one more of those and a GUI. And there it is. Oop. Not that, this. There we go. Need to make the titanium, the rods. Oh, that's right, the titanium iridium. That was in the arc furnace, wasn't it? Arc furnace. No. What machine was doing it? Oh yes, its own arc furnace, which is over here. So the output, 20. Oh, it gives you double. Excellent. I got extra. Nice. All right. So of this, I need to make 8 rods. So over to the lathe and put in 4. Yeah, okay, 3. Hello, Shadow Legion. Yeah, the other arc furnace. I had the right name in my head, just went to the wrong place. Yeah, neat animation, I like that too. That's sort of cool. Does look like a lathe, sort of. Except this will be spewing cutting materials, and the fact that it comes out from under the shield would make a real mess if it was real. But alright, titanium iridium alloy rods. Let's just need 2 more. That's the last one. Oh, and I need to make some plates out of it too, I think. Yes, 4 iridium alloy plates. So let's go... Well, let's see which... Is it limited and what can make those? Alright, the rolling machine makes them. That's fine. Head down to the rolling machine. And I need 4. There we go. Does the default titanium color to the animation. By XX Crafted XX. Thanks for coming by. Hello, John. Hello, Kyoto, if I hadn't said hi already. Hello, the Minikid Games. Hello, Kenneth. Anybody else I haven't said hello to? Who said something in the chat? I think that's it. Alright, 2 titanium iridium alloy plates. Just need 2 more. Let's make the first of the gears. Make sure everything's good. Yes. There's 1. Get 1 more. I think this is all we... Does this need... It probably needs power. I think I'm just... Because this is a temporary thing, I'm probably just going to run power over land to get it there. Alright, build it. Space Station Assembler. So I think we just drop that down right here. And yeah, it does need power. So the closest source of RF... There's a buried line over here. And I'll do it nice and neat, why not? Now it's fewest number of turns. Get out my cable. I'm getting short on it. I'm going to have to make some more soon. Alright, seal everything back in. This has power. We need a Space Station ID chip, probably. So let's craft that. Space Station ID chip is a linker with a basic circuit. I got basic circuits. Make another linker. There we go. Space Station ID chip. That's easy. Toss that in there. Scan. Missing satellite bay. Oh, we need to have the satellite bay. Alright, made one of those. Oh, restart in 10 minutes. So satellite bay into there, and no, swap those. Scan. There it goes. Very form-fitting. Says ready, so build. Poof, gone. And it's now in this container. And that is the ID chip. What do you want to do for dinner? Asked my wife and threw him a text message. I don't know. But I'm not going to answer her, and hopefully she'll get the idea that I'm streaming right now. Alright, so now I'm going to have to make another satellite bay to put this satellite bay in. So, do I have one? No, I don't. Make one. And then make the bay. Alright. Oop. That message is not supposed to be for me. Alright, I'm back. So I'm just going to stick the satellite bay right there. Oh, come on. Right. Oh, I have to disconstruct this. Don't I? That's going to lose all the fuel. Either that or I have to build another launch. Oh, crap. I just launched it. I didn't realize I was sitting on it. I thought it was... You know, they really should put a cover over that button. Well, I'm glad I can easily fuel everything else and get back again. We're getting an extra trip to the moon. That wasn't intended. Chinese. Do I want Chinese? I don't know. Why are we going back down? Oh, because it was set to Earth. Hey, good. All I did was waste fuel. That's fine. Alright, let's get out of this. Actually, we're going to go in and disassemble. Because we just wasted fuel anyway, so might as well just disassemble it and waste more fuel. Alright. So we need to put the satellite bay on here. Can it be on there with a guidance computer? I think it has to. So I take that out of there and put that into it. Now I just have to link it back up so it can fuel. Whoop, give me that. I can't see. Fog. Gotcha. Alright, should be linked up, should be fueling. Oh, that's right, I haven't... need to scan it and build it again. Okay, build it. I'll have to link it again, because that wasn't actually... Alright, now it should be filling up with fuel. Alright, good. Copy the station chip. How do you copy it? See, guidance computer, station ID chip, stand up without launching. So how do you copy this? Use it. Nope. Recipe? Nope. Well, I suppose I have to make another one. I don't have any more of the blue ones. What's the planet? Oh wait, station ID chip. Another linker. Space station ID chip. Unprogrammed. Can I combine these? No. How do you copy this? There's no uses for it. Just the one recipe. Do any of these machines look like they would copy it? No. Anvil? No, that would combine them. It wouldn't copy unless it leaves one behind. I think I put my anvil away when I was moving. Stick it, oh, here, why not? So I put those together. Nothing. That's not the way. Hello, Weaver. Oh, sorry, you won't be there too long. So you can guide your rocket to the station idea. Just remember from when I read the wiki a month ago. Yeah, I know I want to have backups of some of these chips. And I know you can do that with the satellite stuff, but I don't know how to do it with the space station chip. Because you get that when you build the space station. Unless I was supposed to put a stack of these things in there. Alright, well, let me quickly check. Space Station ID chip, duplicate, advanced rocketry, Space Station, nope. ID chips, planet ID chips no longer store data. Rocket now shows destination planet on the screen before takeoff. These are all changes. ID chips. Ah, here we go. Planet ID chips are put into a rocket's space station. ID chips are set to the rocket's destination to a space station, or if on a space station, to the planet the space station is orbiting. Space station ID chips are also used in the space station builder for building station modules. But it doesn't say how to duplicate them. You put the satellite bay in there and an unprogrammed station ship. You can build it. That's what we did. By going to the space station must be launched to orbit. This can be done by placing the station item into a satellite bay on a rocket, launching it. The created station will be in orbit around the planet it was launched from. Station modules. Once the station is built, as possible, yeah, okay, I know about that. Satellite builder copies chip. Alright, let's try that. Oh, the satellite builder. I have the space station builder. Can I copy it in here? No, it just destroyed it. It destroyed the blank, at least. Let's make sure it destroyed it. Yeah, it did. Okay. That's a bug. So I have to build a satellite builder just to copy this. Alright, satellite builder. I'm not going to need it for anything else, but sure, we can whip one up. Oh, it's missing that. Yeah, I didn't think I had any more of these. Dun 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 dun. Oh, back up. This. Oh, I need to make more. Recipe. Oh, it doesn't. It doesn't recognize that I have undamaged ones. I'm making as many as I can. There we go. Alright, and now I can make this part, 2 of those. Need 16 of these. I keep looking over to see if anybody says, no, that's not how you duplicate. It's much easier than that. You don't need to make all those things. I need to make another anvil. Oh, I didn't make the motor. Alright, satellite builder. And I'm just going to stick it over here. Oh, okay, there's the reboot. Thankfully, it won't take too long. So, any questions, you guys? If not, I can say that I went to a convention today called GalacticCon. Or GalaxyCon? No, GalacticCon. GalacticCon. Small, little family-operated con here in my area. So it was an easy one to get to. Little Non, she wanted to do some cosplaying, so she had a whole bunch of costumes. Used most of them. Had some fun. You'll find a picture of her in the costume she probably spent the most time in on my Twitter feed. We back? Not quite yet. It was a good con. Bunch of dealers. Had only one panel room, and it really only had 3 panels. 2 of them on cosplaying, and 1, I think, on the Marvel Universe. There we go. Didn't go to any of them myself. Saw a little bit of one of the cosplays just before the kids' costume contest, which little Non was in. Create a vendor upgrade to copy it. Oh, yeah, sure. Let's just stop and do that. Oh, it's a multi-block, huh? It's a multi-block. Probably not going to need this again, so I'm going to tear it down. I'll just tear this down. I know you can build extensions here on the ground and send them up to space and have them automatically attach. And maybe I'll do that at some point, but for now I'm just going to build things up there, because that's a lot easier. So I guess we have to get back to the question of what to have for dinner, because Mrs. Non is right behind me.
Hello?
So what are my options, Mrs. Non?
Chinese?
Somebody mentioned that in the stream. What else?
Something, cheeseburger?
Cheeseburger. I haven't had a cheeseburger in a while, though I did have a burger for lunch.
How
about steak? I could use a steak.
You want to go out?
Could go out. I'll have to wait till I'm done here.
I could go for, you mean, Union Jacks?
Yeah, we could do Union Jacks, or, I don't know. Let's go out, but we'll decide where when I'm done with the stream.
Okay.
Mexican, somebody says. Burgers and beer. Chinese. Alright, so I need the holo, obviously, because I want to get to Mars, or at least to get to the space station. Maybe not to Mars, but to the space station before ending this one. And it's still... oh, it's 6. Oof. I guess we do have to get going soon here. If we go out to dinner, it's going to be slow, unfortunately. Where's the satellite? I don't see... it's not multi-block machine? Observatory, astrobody, data processor, rolling machine, electric arc furnace, electrolyzer, chemical reactor, warp core, microwave receiver, biome scanner, atmosphere teleformal, railgun, and orbital laser drill. It's not part of the holo. So if I just plop it down, it says X. It doesn't like what's below it. Is it supposed to be on top of something else? Well... try launchpad. Maybe it's supposed to be on top of a launchpad. No. See, it's definitely putting the X below it. It expects to see something below it. But what? Steak is good with gratinated parsnip, celery root, and carrots. If a small project that would help later on, especially in space, there's always the nano beacon. Oh yeah, I could do the nano beacon at some point. Well, I haven't looked at the recipe. Copying from Wiki. The first time you go through your new station, the rocket will land in the center of the first module you send up. Yes. So it is advised that the structure either be a landing platform of some kind or have a landing platform on top. It can land on top. It's possible to change where the rockets land, but later by placing landing pads on the station while in orbit. I was going to do that. But how do we copy the station ID chip? This thing is unhelpful. It's acting as if it's a multi-block. Because the multi-blocks do this sort of X thing. But it's not in the holo. And I don't know what it wants underneath it. Satellite builder. Station builder. Blocks. I'm looking in the wiki. Satellite builder is satellite terminal. Satellite assembling machine? Oh, it sits on top of a power input port. So it is a multi-block. It's just such a simple one that doesn't bother telling you how to do it, but it's still, you know, that information is not in the game. And it should be. Made too many. Alright, that, let's put it on top of this. Alright. So, I don't know which of these two. That does not seem to be copying it. Staff of the... No, right to secondary chip. Okay, there we go. So secondary chip. Right to secondary chip. It destroyed it again. Oh, no, wait, there it goes. Okay, we got it. All right. Figured it out. All right, now I'm going to make one more of these things. That was harder than it should have been. All right, I'll toss this one into there. We'll do the right to secondary chip, and we'll leave one of them in here as a backup. One will go into the spaceship, and I'm going to put one into storage. So G, guidance computer, you get that one. G. All right, our space station is in there. We're going to get off. Put all this stuff away. I don't need my 3x3, don't need that. The Planet ID chip, I'm going to keep that in there. Alright, so we're ready. This is all linked up, it's fueled, it's got the guidance computer, it's got the station chip. I think we can just click in here. Launch. There it goes. Hey, wait. Don't forget about me, guys. Wait. Okay, I don't need to be there long for this ride. So you can see it's taking off. It's getting up there. Once it gets up there, I guess the mission progress lights will light up. Alright, fully altitude. Altitude went back down to 0. We're in a column of smoke. Look at that. So... Oh, wait, is progress doing something? I thought I saw it glitch. No. I guess we're just waiting and it doesn't give us any sort of feedback at all. There goes the smoke rings. Eventually the rocket should come back. Mission complete. Guess we just gotta wait. Where was I with everything else over here? This was still fueling up. It's done. So we can go back to filling up this tank. We have a backup way to get fuel anyway. Store that one. So what else are we going to need? We're going to need an oxygen vent. Let's make one of these things. Another motor. Really? Only one? I need to just make a whole ton of, oops, copper plates. You. Make some copper plates. And I'm going to steal your copper plates. And I want to make a ton of this stuff. There's a stack and another stack. And that'll get me... oh, it should get me 2 stacks. Yeah, there we go. 2 stacks of those. Good, I'm set for a while now. Don't have to worry about it anymore. Just make it. Good, alright. And now, make 16 of these. Two of the coils. Oh, need to make the motor now. There it is. One more fluid tank. I think I've got the iron bars. Nope, I'm short by 1. Of course. There we go, oxygen vent. And we want these scrubbers. Want 2 scrubbers. Oh, it's almost the same. Carbon brick. Oh, that's easy to make. And I've got to make 2 more motors. Or 2 more of these coil things. There we go. Make the motor. Make the rotor. And make the whole thing. Oh, that's right. I do need 2. Because you need 2 scrubbers, from what I understand. Let's just make a stack. Alright. And just make a bunch of these. Well, I only made 2 of the cores, so I can only make 2. That's fine. But it'll be easier to make next time. And a fan. And go. There we go. 2 scrubbers. 1 oxygen vent. And now we need a carbon... this thing. Carbon collection cartridge. Need some of those iron sheets. So I'm going to take this over to the lathe. No, not the lathe. To the rolling machine. Toss you in there. Hello, Umut. Greetings from Turkey, you say. Turkey. Go somewhere there's turkey. Does Mimi's have turkey? We haven't been to Mimi's in a while. I was just making iron plates. So the iron plates I want to run through. So let's swap that out for iron plates. Yeah. Just a half a stack should be fine. And then another iron plate. And I need 6 of these secondary iron plates. Advanced rocketry needs better docs. Other than the wiki? Yeah. I do need to read the wiki. I never really read the wiki. I'm doing all this space stuff by the seat of my pants. With the seat of my spacesuit. Have spacesuit, will travel. In the launch in the station part of the guide, it says if there's station ID chip in the rocket, it will land on the station, otherwise the rocket lost. Oh. In the launching the station part of the guide, it says that if there's a station ID chip in the rocket, it will land on the station, otherwise the rocket's lost. Oh, so it doesn't come back after setting up the space station? But that one, because I had the ID chip, it will be parked up there. So in other words, to get to the space station, I now need to build another rocket, which will land on top of the first rocket on the space station. Okay. I guess I can do that. I can make a minimum rocket. Get 1 more plate. Iron sheet, 1 more sheet. Do it like that. Carbon collection cartridge. Actually, I'm going to need another one. I need more than 1. I need 1 for each one. I'm out of iron bars. Just make a stack. Gotta wait for those. Alright, so I need to make another rocket, huh? Alright, let's quickly do this. Because everybody's waiting for dinner. So I need some rockets. And I'm out of titanium plate. I'm very short on titanium. How many rockets do I have to have? 4? 1? Can I get away with just 1? I guess we'll try it. Nah, let's make a few others. Alright. So let me turn this stuff into plates, not in that one. I'll go over. I've made another one over here. You. Oh, it's doing the chrome. Alright, now you're doing that. And the chrome can wait in here. And do I have any upgrades floating around over here? Yes. You get those. That's too many. That's too many. 2 is the best you can do? That's fine. You get some. So putting the other plates back into this chest? Yes. So that was 3, 3, 3, and just do 2 more, and I can have 4 rockets. That what I sound like, Non. Ruby. Launch a station, part of the guide. I say if there's a station chip in the rocket with it. Alright. So those 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. I need some tanks. Hopefully I got enough to do a whole bunch of these. 12. See if I do 5. Another 5. 2, 3, 4. Alright, that's plenty. I'll need another guidance computer. Where's the guidance? Guidance computer. Oh, these tracking circuits. I don't think I've got any spares. Oh, I do. Good. I made extras. Ha ha ha. 1 more titanium plate and machine casing. Alright, we're almost there. 1 more titanium plate. Go back to... Oh, I was right there. Go back to right behind me. You go back up in there. And I'll take that. Thank you very much. And build. So guidance computer. Oh, and then we need a seat. 3 wool. Got that. Alright. So we'll build another rocket here. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm just going to start putting lots of tanks down like that. And then build a layer like this. That's all the tanks. No, I got 2 left. Really? That's weird. Guidance computer here. Seat on top. Station ID chip. For station 2. Wild has station 1. Scan it. What does it think? Oh, excellent. Really good fuel storage. Good thrust. Weight's low. Acceleration is good. It's almost better than my last one. Alright, build it. Get out my linker. I think I might have used my linker to craft one of those ID chips. Oh, no, here it is. I guess it used... I made one and put it in my into the storage, but it used the one in my inventory to craft with. Alright, it's fueling up. Let's set the destination. Do we need to set the destination? Select destination. Where's the satellite? Alright, it says station 2, so it's already set. It doesn't need that. Alright. Almost fueled up. And then I think we're going to go to the station. That's where we're going to end the stream. Let me check on my fluids, or my gases. Let's go stand on my hydrogen and oxygen pads. Okay, and this is full, ready to go. And I've got my tank. I've got my input hatch. I don't need these steel plates to go to the space station with me. Or that iron sheet. Or the linker. I can put the linker away. So I can fill my suit. I can power the oxygen vent and CO2 scrubber. I don't need to worry about recharging my drill because I'm not going that far. Alright, let's go. Night launch. And we're off. Don't need the linker if the fueling station is next to the assembly. It is not directly next to the assembly. It is down a little bit. Up there with the ground. And there is that really the world map? Could be. Can't tell. Can't see it well enough. Alright, it's gone quiet because we're up in the void of space. Space, no one can hear your rockets. Or your lasers. Pew pew! Coming to the space station. Up. Changing dimensions. Press space to descend. Oh, now we got a huge ground. It looks like we're closer to the ground now than we were before. But this is the space station backdrop. It just fell on me. The bag. Slowing down. Backwash kitness. You know, I didn't build a door in my space station, but that's okay. So we're probably going to be landing on top of the other ship. Alright, we're here. Oh, the other ship seems to be gone. Oh, no, wait. Is it inside? It is inside. Okay. Interesting. Did it actually fit in there? Couldn't have fit. Maybe it did. Let's dig in and see. I just gotta get rid of the fog. Can't see. Yeah, I'm inside this one. So G, disassemble. And that just destroyed a lot of the space station, actually. Yeah, it's a bit buggy. Let's get the first person here. Nope, first person. I expected it to be on top, not inside. Still, I mean, I'd rather have this than the blocks of the base. So, the fact that it destroyed all these blocks doesn't bother me one bit. Oh. I can easily replace them from here. Get some of those. White blocks. I need to make more of those for sure. Oops. And on the floor. Alright, so I should be able to set my see, power, oxygen vent, CO2 scrubbers. I'm going to need a lever. Over here, put one of these collection cards. Oh, I didn't get the other one. That's fine. And it's flickering a little bit, but it looks like we have breathable air. And it's down here too. All right. Big test. Ah, there we go. I'm in a little box high above the world, and I can breathe. Well, everybody, I think we need to end it here. So, start up the music. Hope you enjoyed. Did the music start? The music didn't start. There it is. Hope you enjoyed this episode. We're finally in space. I'm going to have to expand this a great deal so we can start doing things up here and getting ready to turn it into a spaceship. But first we'll be going to Mars, and that'll be next time. So take care, be good, and see you next time. Dun, 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 dun. Does somebody hear a leak? I think I hear a leak. There's a... Oh, wait, no. It's okay. I need to take a leak.